keep those applause going for our next comedian, a very funny lady, Duggan, everybody.
Welcome, Cunningham Party of 42. To the Occupy Wall Street rally, but I broke a nail and my town car was late. So I stayed in an expensive hotel in Times Square and advertised 122 channels of cable. They had 122 channels of cable, but 121 were Law and Order, and one was the healing power of juicing. I ordered the only thing on the menu that was under $40, and that was the $8 bottle of water on the dresser. So I come from Texas, where we bring you geniuses like George Bush and Rick Perry. These two guys can't string a sentence together, but in Texas it really doesn't matter. So they're like the typical male politician in Texas. They have the big executive hair, they shoot from the lip, they stand up straight and tall, and their brains stop developing at age 17. So I used to be a criminal lawyer, and I quit my job because criminals who get caught are stupid. The last person I represented was charged with arson. They were supposed to plead not guilty. In court, the judge said, "Mr. Howard, how do you plead to the felony charge of arson?" And my client stood up and said, "Arsenic? You mean somebody poisoned him after I lit his house on fire?" Background politicians had a menopause moment. Herman Cain, ex-CEO, pizza magnate, has come up with a plan, a 999 tax plan. And I think that's a great idea. And I think he's probably going to be able to sell it. But to sell it to people like Governor Christie, he's probably going to have to throw in free breadsticks and a side of So I tried to be a cougar. And I went on one cougar day, and it was a guy in the Navy who wore his uniform to lunch. And the waitress said to me, "Oh, you must be so proud of your son." So I finished my martini, he finished his juicy box. We packed up his Tonka toys and went home. Last week, I went to the shelter and I adopted a cat. I had to fill out a 40-page form and have an in-home interview. I went to Walmart right after that to get cat food, and the guy next to me was buying a 9mm Glock with his signature and a 20% off coupon. Okay, so why, when people give speeches, do they say things that they probably don't even understand? For example, why do people say, "And now, without further ado"? What the hell is an ado? Why don't we want any more of them? Or why do people say, "Why do we talk about the ramparts we watched"? What the hell is a rampart? And why are they gallantly gleaming? I think Francis Scott Key may have brought us our national anthem, but also crack cocaine. Okay, things that annoy me. Have you ever met a runner that doesn't tell you within the first 5 minutes you meet them that they run? Right? I'm wearing buffet pants. Okay, how about the person who designed the ATM machine so that the lines don't match up with the buttons? The alcohol. So it's like Vegas. You don't know if you're going to get 50 or 100 bucks. Or the other thing that annoys me is my 19-year-old nephew who moved in with me. Now, he's not very bright, and he likes to spend a lot of money. And he said, "Hey, Kathy, can we go to Amsterdam next year?" And I said, "Sure, we can go to Amsterdam." And he said, "Oh, I'm so happy because I wanted to see the pyramids since I was little." He plays video games all day. I think I'm going to invent a video game. And in my game, the winner will get off the couch, get a job, and without further ado, put the fucking dishes in the sink.